Hello my friends and welcome back. Today is release day for Kat Scrappiness and we've got a whole bunch of new sprinkles that have been released and placed in the shop today along with some A2 size acetate sheets. So in order to showcase all the new sprinkles that came out today, I decided to do a whole bunch of shaker tags. So we're going to use a couple different tag dies, any tag dies that you have. Otherwise you can head over to the shop and probably find something over there. I will try to link something below. But look at these adorable sprinkles. Got little piggies and mushrooms and pumpkins, and oh, they are absolutely adorable. And over here we've got a couple Christmas ones and some orange slices. And we're going to start off with the orange slices, and I'm going to make a little bit of space here in the middle so I can show you how I came up with this one. So I didn't have any fruit dyes or anything that I thought would make a cute fruit shaker. So I went through all my little stash of stuff, and I get a lot of monthly kits. Here is the Art Impressions tag die that I'm going to be using, and this makes kind of a bigger tag, and it's got a bunch of different shapes in it. So this doesn't actually make the shaker part, so I am going to have to make the shaker out of these. And these are wet like wheels, they're bicycle wheels, and it came in one of my Spellbinders kits. And I just used some papers that kind of matched to make an orange, and I cut out all the pieces. Here is the new A2 acetate sheets from Kat Scrappiness. I will have them linked below. But I'm going to place my little wagon wheel on there. I call it a wagon wheel, but it's actually for a bicycle. And I'm just going to start layering up my pieces. So I'm just going to trim my acetate around in a circle, add my little orange slices, and I ended up adding them to the inside of the wheel. I started on the outside and then realized it was going to be too difficult. I'm going to add that would have been the tire part, but it is now the rind of my orange. And that is going to make my little shaker that's going to attach to my tag. And I also cut out just some out of paper and created some that I just cut in half so that I have more than one little orange slice on there. I'm going to add the whole reinforcers. This just came in the die set. Cut them out of some matching orange paper. Now I'm going to arrange my fruit in a pleasing way. Secure them all down. I'm going to pop up my sentiment, which is also another one that came in a Spellbinders kit. It says, "You're my main squeeze." Added some little sprinkles to my sentiment. And then off camera, I'm going to add some white seam binding to the top and some more sprinkles to the actual tag. And then there it is. So on to tag number 2. I'm going to use the pumpkins, and I'm going to use this Lawn Fawn Happy Harvest. So I added my little pumpkins inside, and I'm just going to start decorating the outside. And I colored all of my images using alcohol markers, and I did that off screen because otherwise this video would have been a lot longer. A lot longer. This took me a couple days to make these tags, but I can tell you that I had an absolute blast doing it. I love making stuff like this. So I'm going to just kind of start arranging. I don't mind if stuff hangs off my tags because they're tags, so it's not like they have to go into a little special container or anything, so stuff can hang off. I'm going to add my little crows to it, and I don't know if you noticed, but on the background I also stamped that. You can see it in the stamp set right there, that little corn husk. I stamped that in the background, so when you shake it around, you shake all those pumpkins around, you can see the little corn husk in the back. And that will complete this tag using that one's called Happy Pumpkin Sprinkles if you're searching for that one. Now we're going to move on to the little piggy ones. Love this. So I'm going to add a little piece of grass to a background that I just made some clouds. So I'm going to add my little piggies to the inside of my shaker. Just build this up. And now we're going to start decorating the outside. Sometimes my lighting got a little crazy because of the glare from the lights off of the acetate, so I do apologize for that. But hopefully you can see what I did in the close-up photos a little bit better, and at the end I do a little walkthrough in regular time so you can see it better. But I add this little chick. And Kat's shop has lots of lawn fawn, so if you don't see it today, you might see it tomorrow because she gets a lot of stuff in. It just kind of depends on what she's got in the shop available, but she definitely does restock it pretty quickly. But here we go with our little piggy guy, and the only thing I did was just add some seam binding and a little tie to the top. And now we're going to move on to some honeybee. And this guy, his arms, if you have the die, his arms cut, so I ended up tucking one of the little hearts in there that says bear hugs. And now I'm just going to add, this is fun foam, and I wanted to show you what I was using in at least one of the dies, so that's why I'm showing you putting it together. But I just cut out 2 pieces of fun foam in a matching color to whatever was pleasing to what I was putting together, and this would have to be red. Now I'm going to add the little paw. These are called the multicolor paw print sprinkles. Add my little bear, and also add the seam binding to the top and a little tie, and that is going to complete that one. For this one, I wanted to do, because we've got the pink kawaii cloud sprinkles and blue kawaii cloud sprinkles, so I thought this would be super cute to do a boy and a girl tag for the congratulations. And on the back, even though I don't show you here, on the back I'm going to put, because it says congrats, and it's going to say on your bun in the oven in the back. So you have the girl and the boy, and then that makes sense as to why I have all of these little pastries hanging out on the top of the congratulations sentiment, which you'll see here in a second. So I basically just poked a hole in the oven mitt and then tied it to the thing at the top so that it's kind of hanging there. And I'm going to add my little buns at the bottom. So it's a girl when you shake it. Congrats on the bottom, and then on your bun in the oven on the back of the tag. So here's the girl one. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the boy one, just using some blue string instead of the white and silver. And that, I'll show them to you here. And that is the end of this one. So it's a boy, it's a girl. We've got the blue and the pink kawaii cloud sprinkles in there. Here's a close-up of this one. I think that one came out super cute. So on to our little penguin. So we've got some penguin sprinkles. So I wanted to do this way to the North Pole. So I'm going to add my little penguin sprinkles. They are so stinking adorable to the inside of my shaker. Glue my back on. And then we just go right to decorating the front. So I've got this way to the in the front, and then North Pole at the bottom. And this is just from my stash. Just some. The penguin, she's got a bunch of super cute penguins, but the one that I ordered didn't come fast enough for me to do this. I wanted to get this out before the release date. So this one is actually a Stampendous, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's a Stampendous. It's actually a wood-mounted stamp that doesn't have a name on it, so I'm not 100% sure, but she does have some absolutely adorable penguins in the shop, so I will link to those. I did the same thing again with the grass, and put, what did that say? I went by too fast and I don't have them in front of me, but I think, oh, to a friend gnome like gnome other, that's what it says on the back. I added my little mushroom sprinkles to the inside. Let's start decorating the outside. I'm not going to have any sentiment on the outside, but I'm going to place down the little mushroom, and I'm going to have my little gnome sitting on top of the mushroom. He has a present next to him, and then the grass at the bottom. It's a great way to make shaker tags. I love shaker tags. And this little shaker tag set, in case I didn't mention it, is a Lawn Fawn shaker tags. Put some grass at the bottom there, and that will complete our mushroom sprinkles tag. There's a close-up of that one. You see how cute those are? Those little mushrooms, they're so perfect. And now on to our holiday one, and this is a Kat Scrappiness stamp set. Love this stamp set. It is absolutely adorable, and I will link it below. But I'm going to use the Christmas sprinkles. So inside of this one, we have Christmas candy sprinkles and fun Christmas icon sprinkles. So I mixed them up in both of the shakers. I stamped Happy Holidays on the inside, and I used just some paper, and I'm going to do a little thing. It's a little scary, but it came out. Actually, I was a little nervous when I did this, but then once I put it together, you saw me hesitate. I'm like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? I'm just going to do it. But I decided to use that sleigh because it's so big. I wanted to use all of it. So I cut it in half and put it on 2 tags instead of just putting the whole sleigh on one. So we've got our front and our back. And then I got my little critters here. So there's a little fox and the owl and the little bird are the ones I'm going to use for this. I'm going to use the stamp set again on some cards because I think it is absolutely adorable. Little presents at the bottom. And I sped this up because it took me this video is getting kind of long, but we got some little owl at the bottom. I decided to have him standing on top of the present and the little birdie on top of the other presents. And then I'm just going to add some red and white baker's twine, and that will complete this little shaker card. Aren't they just absolutely adorable? I love that stamp set. But when you put them together, they look like they go as one whole scene. Here's a close-up of that one. And now I'm just going to run through all the tags that I made. And these, like I said, these feature all the new sprinkles that you can find over at the Kat Scrappiness shop. She also carries Lawn Fawn and Stampendous and all these other, everything I used, she does carry brands. It may not be because a lot of my stuff is kind of older and I'm working on trying to get some of the newer stuff, but she definitely does have the newer stuff, and she's got a lot of really cute stamps and some really good sets over there. So I really do encourage you to go and check out all the new releases. The A2 acetate is awesome. I don't have to cut anything down. It's just ready to go. Well, I did for the tags, but I also made some cards, which you will see later. The little piggy one is so cute. And for the pig, I know now that I see it, it looks a little weird to me because I used the green foam on the back because I was trying to match her bow on her little head. And now when I look at it, I'm like, I don't know if I like that, but too late, already done. I decided not to make this fast. I'm just doing it in regular speed because of all the shaking. I can't stop shaking shaker cards. And I know you're supposed to shake them, but sometimes they even make me dizzy when I watch the video of me shaking the crap out of them. Oh, I shouldn't have said that crap. Here's the little gnome. I think my favorite sprinkles are most definitely those little mushrooms. I think they're absolutely adorable. They're just perfect. So anyway, just want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you are liking this video, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. Check out underneath the video. I'm so busy watching myself shake this stuff, I'm forgetting what I'm going to tell you. Oh, check out underneath the video for the links to the shop and my blog where I'll have all the photos and links to direct products that she's got in the shop that maybe even better than what I use, because like I said, a lot of my sets are kind of older sets, but she's got a lot of the newer sets, and I'm trying to slowly but surely, I've got a couple orders coming in, so you'll see me use some of the newer stuff here pretty soon. And anyway, thanks so much, and I will see you again actually tomorrow. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.